And we are live. What is up, everyone? Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Yo, Coburn, what's up? Welcome on in. Congratulations on being first. 15 streams. Wow. Holy crap, Coburn. Thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're at the climax yet. I don't know how long as this case is. But like, as the title says, how effed up could this get? How any more effed up could this get? Oh my god. Anyway, alright. Spirit of Justice, Turnabout Revolution. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened yesterday, which is crazy overall. So apparently Amara's still alive. Dirk's dead. The Dirk we saw in the earlier part of the case was Maya. And yeah, I don't know what else could will happen. And apparently Amara was there was an actual assassination attempt at Amara at the end of the last part of the trial yesterday. Oh my god, I can't English tonight. Anyway, Amara was shot and there's a recess. Anyway. Alright, Turnabout Revolution. Yeah, I started early tonight because I do not know how long this part would be. Anyway, Turnabout Revolution. This was yesterday's file, right? 25th. Alright, yep. Let's do this. Alright. Uno más. Oh, we have a recess. Alright. May 19th, High Court of Kurain. Accused lobby. Alright, just hope my audio's all okay. Alright, okay. Follow. We're lucky the ambulance made it in time. But we've been forced into a recess for now while things get straightened out. Can't believe what just happened. Tell me about it. Do you think Garon put that guard up to it? If she did, she's going to regret it. No one gets away with something like that on my watch. Not on my watch. Rafa, poor Queen Amara. Your benevolence. Any news on her condition? She is undergoing surgery at the hospital as we speak. They are giving her a 50-50 chance of survival though. Wow. That Garon. Justice will be served. Why? Why did this happen? Ooh, just as we were finally reunited. Oh, Queen Amara. What was that about being reunited? Oh, it's nothing. Reunited? You've been like with her all this time because she was disguising as Nina. Right. That Rafa is the third assistant on the defense and watch the fireworks fly. How are you, Hornhead? Dirk said Madi was your father in all but blood after all. Thank you for your concern, your benevolence. But I'm fine. Right now, we still have a trial to see through. So that's what I'm going to stay focused on. Hornhead. You are sturdier than your stature lets on. Just don't overdo it, okay, Apollo? That's Dirk. That was a real shocker, alright. Can't believe the dragon is dead. That's... See, AJ, I was wondering. When Dirk disappeared after a freedom, that's because Amara turned back into herself, right? Yeah, I suppose so. But I don't know if it was because Dirk's spirit willed it, or if it was a part of Garon or Amara's plan. Man, our dream of revolution. Now what are we gonna do? Is this it? Don't give up yet. There is a very good chance that Garon is the real culprit in all of this. And if we can't prove her guilt in court... Hey, you're right. That could be just the push we need. The dream lives on. Yes, it does. You know what that means, AJ? The fate of the
Dash backseats with early start.
Yo, Dash, what's up? Welcome on in. Yeah, early start. Because I do not know how long this case will take. The fate of the revolution rests squarely on your shoulders. Badge. All in a day's work. GLGL, hey, no worries, thanks. Valid username has an Amazon Prime account. 3 for voting though. Or just leaving 3 ratings in every Amazon order and if. That's a ton of pressure. But this is what Dirk gives his life for, so I have to do this for him. The Honorable Rebel Dirk Sadmadi. I would have loved to have spoken with him while he yet lived. Really? Why not? I mean, he seemed like quite an interesting man. Did she bump her head or something earlier? Trial is about to resume. The defense is to report to the courtroom at once. Already? After what just happened? The first thing Garan will do is respond to that last accusation. So you'd better stay on your toes, Apollo. I will, Mr. Wright. Whether or not, Garan, here comes justice. Justice! May 19th, High Court of Kurain. Oh, okay. Where's Nayuta? Now then, let us resume today's proceedings. Huh? Yeah, where is Nayuta? Where's Nayuta? I must offer my apologies. I never imagined a royal guardsman would do such a thing. What? He wasn't acting under your orders? How dare you cast such suspicions upon Her Eminence? It is quite alright, Your Majesty. Suspicion is only natural under such circumstances. But rest assured that he acted alone, for I knew nothing of his plans. Don't believe that for a second. Now then, Your Majesty, regarding the murder of my husband, Minister Enga, I would like to offer a new possibility. A new possibility, you say? Indeed. For during the break, the real killer confessed to me. What? Bailiff, call the witness to the stand. The real killer confessed? What's she got up her sleeve this time? I have a really bad feeling about this. Oh my god, it's Nayuta? No. It's not Nayuta, come on. Dot. He's the one who confessed? Prosecutor Sadmadi, you're the real killer? I questioned him during the recess as I felt that Amara had been covering for someone. So it was that he finally confessed his crime to me. Skittles guy. I bet he was paddled to confess. Nayuta, you didn't really do it, did you? Dot. Her Eminence speaks the truth. It was I who killed Justice Minister Enga. Nayuta! Peace. Prosecutor Sadmadi, are you absolutely certain about this? A confession of this nature is grave indeed. Yes, I am certain. For I killed him by my own hand. At last, the real killer has been revealed. How are we supposed to respond to this? Nayuta, retract your confession, now! Mr. Justice, it is not yet time for your cross-examination. Who cares about that? Admit it, it was Queen Garon who put you up to this. She forced you into giving a confession, didn't she?
Shut up!
You are out of line, Mr. Justice. Learn some self-restraint. But... Or do you have something that might prove that I did not commit this murder? That is... What do you think you're doing, you idiot? Truly, the truth can set us free. Looks like Garon got to him somehow. I definitely didn't see this coming. Nayuta, why are you doing this? Why would you sacrifice even your life to do Garon's bidding? Whatever the case may be, Prosecutor Sadmadi, your testimony, please. Nayuta's confession. Oh, Allegro mode. I could not remain silent while Her Eminence fell under suspicion for this crime. It was I who murdered Justice Minister Inga. He had to die for the future of Kurai. I considered divine judgment cast upon a fiend who sought to assassinate our monarch. Yo, Suak, what's up? Come on in. How are you doing? My mother was simply covering for me. I am ashamed I'd let her go so far for my sake. You do understand what you're doing, right, Nayuta? You're sentencing yourself to death if you're found guilty. If that is the court's verdict, then so be it. I must obey the law above all else. The law, Nayuta? Or the queen?
Objection!
Enough! This blather has nothing to do with the witness's testimony. Please address any issues you may have during the cross-examination, defense. Oh, I will. I'm going to blow his problematic testimony to smithereens. You're still asleep. What time is it there? Right, I could not remain silent while Her Eminence fell under suspicion for this crime.
Hold it!
You kept quiet all this time, even though you were the real killer? Yes, and I accept that what I have done can never be forgiven. But I never imagined suspicion would fall upon the Queen herself. Prosecutor Sadmadi has placed the future of our kingdom above his own life. He is taking responsibility for his crime and is showing his loyalty to the Queen and the country. Without the monarch on the throne, Khura'in would be plunged into chaos. I could never wish that upon my homeland. That is why I had to let the truth be known. What a bunch of baloney. I'm going to ask you again, Nayuta. Did you really kill Minister Inga? Yes. No matter how many times you ask, Mr. Justice, the truth is immutable. It was I who murdered Justice Minister Inga.
Hold it!
It's not too late. You can still retract your confession before the verdict is rendered. There is no retracting the truth. One either tells it or does not tell it. It is that simple. Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate how you never listen.
An ILL backseats with. Show your badge.
It's here, but I can't show it yet. I think we'll need some evidence before we can get him to retract his confession. Either that, or we'll have to force a retraction out of him by appealing to what's in his heart. It's not going to be easy either way. Prosecutor Sadmadi, what was the motive for your crime? I had reason enough to kill Minister Inga. He had to die for the future of Khura'in.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? Minister Inga was planning to assassinate Her Eminence in a coup d'etat. I had to nip this evil in the bud, even if it cost me the purity of my soul. So you're saying that the death of another is a reasonable price to pay to protect the queen? Long have we remained independent under the authority of our spirit-beating queens. We command the people's awe and respect with the power to commune with the dead. Without such a monarch, our kingdom would lose its standing in the world. But if spirit channeling is so important, why did you have Queen Amara perform the rite? I'm afraid my elder sister is quite capricious. She would fulfill her duty only when the desire struck, as sporadic as that was. It was therefore something she did on a whim. There was no meaning behind it. A meaningless whim. It's hard to press a statement like that. Now, if I may return to my testimony. Consider it divine judgment cast upon a fiend who sought to assassinate our monarch.
Hold it!
Divine judgment? Yes. I render judgment upon the minister on behalf of the Holy Mother. Are you saying the Holy Mother guided you? Still lying about the murder of her sister. The sister's out already. And now apparently Nayuta is confessing to the crime. No. Her Holiness would never condone killing in her name regardless of circumstances. As such, I believe my defiled soul will be damned to hell. But I do not regret what I have done. I willingly sacrificed my soul to protect this kingdom's future. Snap out of it already, Nayuta. So his motive comes from a place of faith, huh? Why does that sound completely credible when it's coming from him? Well, Amara expressed a similar motive. As for her mercifulness, she is truly deserving of her title. Mother was simply covering for me. I am ashamed I let her go so far for me.
Hold it!
Yo, Anulel, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Really do appreciate it. So you killed Minister Inga and Queen Amara staged the crime? Is that how it went? Precisely. My mother is as clever as she is kind. She sought to conceal my crime by taking all of the guilt upon herself. Yet another lie. I need to poke a hole in this testimony, but how? Nayuta, could it be you? Dave Scott. Okay, what makes sense here? Didn't know Nena's real identity or told Amara what to do. You didn't realize that Nena was actually Queen Amara, your own mother? That is not as strange as you might think. Much time had passed since we last met after all. Right, 23 years ago was it? When Dirk saved her after the supposed assassination attempt? No, Mr. Justice. It was 15 years ago that Dirk abducted my mother. Huh? That's weird. Are you sure about that? I remember it clearly. I was around 10 years old at the time. Nayuta, please add that last statement to your testimony. I was reunited with my mother, Queen Amara, 15 years ago when Dirk abducted her.
Hold it!
15 years ago, huh? That's around the time I left for the US. Okay, so Apollo wasn't here at that time. So it was only Nayuta left with Dirk. What happened after Dirk helped Queen Amara escape? Agents of the Crown pursued us relentlessly, so we had to live a life on the run. Mr. Justice, know that Dirk sent you away so that you would not be caught up in that life from dead. I see. Thanks. Can't believe it's been 15 years. Apollo, there's something about the Nayuta's testimony. Yeah, that discrepancy's a bit hard to miss, but what could it mean? So Nayuta got to meet his mother back when Dirk rescued her. That's what he's saying. It's news to me though, I had already been sent away by that point. Okay, now that I've dragged more testimony out of him, what can I do with it? Okay, so I think this is the statement we need to like... This is the statement we need to focus on. So... "23 years ago,
Objection!
oh my god, who's that on the picture? That wasn't Nayuta. Right. You're saying that Dirk made off with Queen Amara 15 years ago. But that's strange because I heard something very different from Dirk. He said that they ran off together 23 years ago. That is impossible. I know for a fact that was 15 years ago. Well, I have evidence that contradicts your statement. How do you explain this photo? Dirk said it was taken 23 years ago. He said that? He did, but if we take what you just said as a fact, then there's something in this photo that doesn't make any sense. This isn't making any sense to me, so I suppose I should ask. What does not make any sense if the photo is only 15 years old? Did they have another kid?
Take that!
Nayuta, this discrepancy may not be directly related to this case, but I don't think we can simply overlook it either. Dirk said the baby in the photo was you, but that doesn't make any sense if the photo is only 15 years old. After all, you said you were around then, right? He's definitely sweating bullets over something. Apollo, if this baby isn't Nayuta... Wait, you don't think... Did Queen Amara have another child while she was on the run? What? And just what if that child were being held hostage? Nayuta, is that why you obey Queen Garon's every command? You presume too much. Ah, and that's why Queen Amara was trying to take the rap as well. To protect this other child. Child born 15 years ago. They would have to be someone who's around 14 or 15 years old by now. It's just a guess. But I believe I know someone who fits the bill. No. It's not Rafa. This also explains the strange behavior. This is the child who was born to Dirk and Amara 15 years ago. All those strange statements she kept making, now they all make sense. May I ask you something? Of course, your benevolence. I've been meaning to ask you this since yesterday. Did you know about Queen Amara? And about me? Or did you hear such a thing from Mother and only yesterday? Cannot accept this. Something the matter, your benevolence? Queen Amara is lying. It makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father. Just as we were finally reunited. Oh my god. Now I see, Nayuta, why you do what you're told. The other child born to Dirk and Queen Amara was... Mr. Justice, I believe I know what you're about to say, but I cannot allow you to name an innocent soul as the child of terrible sinners. I thought you might try to stop me. After all, simply revealing this information endangers who you've been trying to protect. I think this should make it clear what I'm talking about. This is the chink in your armor, the reason why you fear for your siblings' reputation. Wait, what? Oh my god, I don't know what to answer here. Okay, the chink in my armor, the reason why I fear for your siblings' reputation. Could it be the DC Act?
Take that!
Believe that to be the chink. Oh my god, it's not it. It'd be bad news for her if I think I knew that she was fathered by her. Wait. The idea that the sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Kurai's people. So this is it.
Take that!
Okay. Got it. Okay, thank God Phoenix said that statement. Wouldn't have thought about that.
Take that!
And this is, and that is... A file full of information that Dirk collected on what had happened 23 years ago. Of particular note right now is what's written here. The sins of the father are visited upon his children. This deeply held idea is why you were expelled from the royal family. Which means it wouldn't bode well for your sibling either, if she were revealed to be Dirk's daughter. You became a prosecutor to bring down Queen Garon, but at some point you came to serve the very regime you despised, and that was because the Queen found this chink in your armor. That's how she came to use your sister against you. Hold it! Ayuta, have you been keeping the secret all this time? Have you been trying to protect me? Oh my god, she knows? You are an innocent party to all this. I live only to safeguard the law and serve the country and queen from which it flows. One such as you, who is destined to ascend the throne, need not fret over one such as I. No, I cannot accept that. What you say is... it's malarkey. Don't you even care what happens to you? Before country, queen, law, and everyone's future, my personal feelings are of no consequence. That is why I resign myself to my fate. I know I must accept the status quo without any thoughts of change. Spoken like a true prosecutor and patriot. I shall continue to rule Kurain until the day Rafa succeeds me. For that is what is best for our kingdom. I know, Your Eminence. Yours is no small sacrifice, but I promise you this. In exchange for your life, the child shall remain safe and the kingdom shall prosper. That is all I can ask for with my meager existence. Nayuta, is this really the new you? Resigning yourself to the will of another and killing any hope you held for the future. The Nayuta I knew would never let himself be turned into this. Now, Your Majesty, if you would hand down your...
Objection!
Objection! You can say you're simply accepting your fate, Nayuta, but I know that deep down there is still hope in your heart. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve me. It's the kind of hope that perseveres through the most desperate of times, and it's what binds you, me, and Dirk together as a family. I know because this has demonstrated to me that you haven't lost all hope yet. Is it this one? Nayuta never confiscated it. I was thinking this. But this says here Nayuta never confiscated it. Save scum. Okay, let's try nipple badge
Take
first.
that!
Oh, it's correct. Hiss. When you interrogated Dirk, you confiscated all of his possessions as potential evidence. All except this. Did he take your attorney's badge too? No, I thought it strange, but just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind. So tell me, Nayuta, why didn't you take his badge? You couldn't bear to take it from him. You couldn't bear to take it from him, could you? And I know why. It's because this badge means something special to us. Hey Dirk, why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath. A dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Kurain's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. You may say you've given up, but that's not how it really is it? You never gave up and you never will because you still believe that all of the wrongs will be righted. Don't you? Breakdown. You are very perceptive, Mr. Justice. It may very well be as you say. Why did I not confiscate this badge? Even I did not know. Until now. Perhaps I was waiting for him to save me. Save you? Yes, save me. Like he did on that day. The rapid story again. What father would risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me, understand? Someday, he would come and free our family from the chains of the past. Perhaps, deep down, that is what I believed. I believed in Dirk, our father. Nayuta, I knew you. However, it was but a dream. And now that dream has died, murdered along with Dirk. So now, as the eldest, the responsibility falls squarely on me. No matter the cost, I must protect her. Please try to understand, Apollo. Understand why I shall bear all this sin. It is the only way.
Such insolence!
Such insolence! You have wasted more than enough of my time, lawyer. Do you not see the futility of your desperate floundering? The immutability of his duty? It is time to accept defeat. Ah. Now, watch as the hammer of justice comes down upon your dear brother. Your Majesty, the verdict, if you will. Yes, Your Eminence. Wait a second. What do I do? Does the defense wish to raise an objection? There's got to be some way to save Nayuta. Follow. It all goes back to that incident 23 years ago. It's branded him the son of a criminal. So if we could once and for all prove that Dirk didn't try to assassinate Amara, right, Nayuta and Rifa's father would no longer be viewed as criminal. But I thought there wasn't any evidence left, because it was all destroyed in the fire. And Dirk investigated the matter for years but never managed to learn anything new. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident. The victim's passport, without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. Oh my god, does this now make sense? Really? Nothing at all? Did an exceptional lawyer like Dirk try that long and really uncover nothing at all? He had over 2 decades, Apollo. Huh? He's right. I doubt Dirk would have gone to his grave without discovering something. He must have secretly planted something to topple Durandon somewhere. Take another look at the evidence. We just might find what we need to break out of the situation within there. Got it. If the defense is done stalling for time, I shall now render my verdict. Hold it! No, wait. About the assassination attempt 23 years ago. The defense has some new information it would like to share. It do? Well, we had intended to deliberate that case in the course of this trial. Dirk, did you leave something behind for me? Is there some connection I'm missing here? Very well then. What is the source of your new information about the case from 23 years ago? Okay. I don't know if I have to show the photo right away, or if I have to show the file first. Because the file here mentions that Apollo's musician father.
Take that!
It's the photo.
Such insolence!
Oh. I got spanked. Okay, so I think we show the photo right away. But technically, the game should have accepted the file because it was in there.
Take that!
A photograph? Yes. Do you recall the traveling musician who died in that fire 23 years ago? How could anyone forget such a painful chapter in our history? The poor fellow was caught up in the blaze that was meant for Queen Amara. We never knew his identity though, as his belongings were burnt to ashes. Well, about that, the truth is, he was my biological father. Oh? What? Why, of course. With his photo and her benevolence. Exactly. We might be able to prove Dirk completely innocent. And that would free him from the infamy of having criminal blood in her veins. Because here in Khura'in, you can witness the final memories of the dead. What utter nonsense. There was no evidence left in the wake of that blaze. That's what you think. But Dirk went to the ends of the earth to bring this little souvenir back for us. He did? Yep, and boy is it the best piece of evidence ever. He knew that with it, we'd finally be able to conclusively settle the matter here in court. And save his children. Your Majesty, the defense requests that we hold a divination seance for this new victim.
Objection!
What a waste of time. The events of 23 years past have already been deliberated upon.
Objection!
But wasn't Dirk on trial for that incident as well today? So we wouldn't be doing our jobs if we failed to look into this new lead, would we? Ugh. As the presiding judge, I will now share my thoughts on the matter. The attempted assassination of Queen Amara is a case we can ill afford to leave to. And I believe that the final moments and the final memories of the victim will prove to be very important. Therefore, it is the opinion of this court that we should conduct another divination seance. Why, you? Your benevolence. If you knew the full name of the victim seen in this photo, you'd be able to perform a divination seance, right? Of course. Leave it to me. Thank you. My father's full name is... Jove Justice. Alright. Oh, are we gonna see the seance dance again? Now, your benevolence. Please commence the divination seance when you are ready.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
It's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's watch this again. Looks different. I don't notice any difference. Yeah, it should be the same divination seance stance. Burning heat. Crying. Oh my god, is that Apollo? Crying pain. Is he stabbed? Metallic sound. The spirit of the victim has granted us a window in his final moments. It would appear the divination seance was a success. So those were my father's final moments. That baby we saw must have been you, Apollo. I will now decipher the experience of the deceased. Are you ready, Hornhead? Yes, please proceed. Brief us insights. Very well. Here are my interpretations of the facts as gleaned from the seance vision. Someone attempted to assassinate Queen Amara by setting her residence ablaze. Hornhead's father happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. That is how he was determined to be the assassin. Hornhead's father tried to save his son, but sadly he perished in the attempt. Okay, he felt pain, so he must have been stabbed. Right? That is everything the deceased experienced in his final moments. My father's final memories, they're right here for everyone to see, but can any of them unlock the truth behind what had happened 23 years ago? Okay, let's check again this. Mara was slipped a sleeping pill and perished in the fire. The lighter found at the scene had Dirk's fingerprints on it. He was struck in the head by the culprit. Someone at the... Okay, that was Apollo. Okay, there was... Look, there's something there. There was a hand there, right? Metallic sound. So that was the lighter. Okay, was this Amara? You know what? I think this is where we need to save Scum a lot.
Objection!
Shit. Damn it.
Objection!
Okay. I'll select that scene again, but I'll choose the reflection.
Objection!
Damn it.
Objection!
Damn it. Guilty. Okay, don't snooze. I'll restart from the divination seance. Then we'll take a quick break. Please start from the insight and not the full seance. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, this will look like a long trial. So, okay, we have a divination seance to interpret. So we have an ad starting in around 3 minutes. So I will take a very quick break while ads will run. And yeah, I will BRB in around that time. So yeah.
Told you not to screw that up. I am sorry I destroyed the comedic timing of that hint. So I will pretend I will do my best acting job to find to try to like go to that hint for the first time. Alright. Okay, haha, we found out that there's a fish here. Get wrecked, fish. I'm surprised there isn't a second fish. Okay, I fell to that trap the last time. I will not fall for it again. What is this? Mushroom. Where do you get a mushroom? Gasp! Go back! Oh no. That was bad acting. I am so sorry. You know what? I can like just get in there right away. Why am I still waiting for that to like blow up? Yeah, it's here. Haha! If you kill that second Goomba. Okay, ice, concrete, cloud, question, ice. Do not Greg! I Gregged. That was embarrassing. YOLO or not the YOLO? YOLO! That's good. You know what? What if this is the answer? It's not. There's a door there. I think there's a door there. There's a door here. This setup looks so familiar again. You know what? Okay, fine. Pretend that I did not recognize the door. Let's go through the level. Where was the other plank? The other plank despawned. You know what would be really bad if someone were here to come and chat, but after you've respawned with a really long message to distract you so that you hard lock. That would really be awful. I forgot I wasn't at the start. Alright, the disrespect door. The thumbnail says it all. Yeah, that seems very validating. Oh, hello.
And we back. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Alright, okay, this is the thing that I want to like check. So Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. However, I did select the lighter already earlier, right? So
Objection!
oh my god, why did it take this now? Alright, Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter that was found at the scene of the crime. However, the hand holding the lighter in the seance vision appears to be gloved. Ah, I believe you're right. Which means if that was Dirk, there should be no fingerprints, so that was a plan. What could this mean? It calls into question whether the hand in the vision really was Dirk's. If only we could make out the details a little better. Very well, I will attempt to focus a bit more on what the deceased saw. Perhaps that will help refine the seance vision. Aha! It does seem that there was a glove on that hand. Still, what significance could that have? It means that Dirk's fingerprints got on the lighter at some other time. Somebody could have even put them there after the fire.
Objection!
All you have is pure speculation, while the fact remains that they are his fingerprints. Therefore, it stands to reason that Dirk was the one who used the lighter.
Objection!
It just means I have to prove that the figure in the vision is someone else, using the information in my father's final memories. Either way, it seems that I must revise my insights. But if someone had put his prints on the lighter after the fact, then we know not to whom it belongs. Okay, she's updated her insights. Time to go over them and see if there are any new inconsistencies to be found. Okay, for sure, this is the statement we want to check. Is that a tattoo? think that was a tattoo on the wrist.
Objection!
Wait, then this means that the real culprit is... The figure in this vision is clearly not Dirk. The distinctive band around their wrist gives their true identity away. Ah! That design. It can't be. This will prove just whose hand was captured in the seance vision. Wait, was it Inga? That was the design, right?
Take that!
That photo, so you do believe the culprit to be Justice Minister Inga had cuffs with the exact same pattern on them. You're referring to the cuffs of justice, correct? Yes, I hear they're a traditional part of Kuraini's Justice Minister's attire. But what does this tell us? It tells us that the figure in the vision is none other than Kurain's late Minister of Justice, Inga Karkul Kurain. No, not my father. So he plotted the assassination of the former queen as well as the current one? So... Nayuta? What you've proposed is not possible, Apollo. For back then, Inga Karkul Kurain was not the Minister of Justice. What? The Justice Minister 23 years ago was... Yeah, you, Queen Garan. It was Garan. What? Oh right, she served as the Minister of Justice before succeeding the throne. I guess she also prosecuted the assassination attempt 23 years ago as well. So then, the figure in this vision is actually... Your Eminence, it's you, isn't it? This is madness. Why would Her Eminence do such a thing? Because she would ascend to the throne. She wanted to usurp the throne from her sister Amara? That's why she tried to assassinate her? I find this all very hard to swallow. Your Eminence, are you the one responsible for tearing my family apart? And was it you who killed my father? Well, Your Eminence, I'm asking you a question.
Such insolence!
Such insolence! Peasants, always carrying on about things of no import. You do not deny it then. You concealed the truth and used me for your own designs. Oh, Nayuta, spare me your feeble-minded line of questioning. Even if Dirk were cleared of all charges, it shall still be I who decides Rafa's fate. You do wish for her to be queen someday. Remember, the child lives only by my good graces. Now, kneel before me and fulfill your end of the bargain by offering me your head. Eminence, I am done heeding your commands. Even as you used my sister against me, I still believed you. I believed that protecting your secrets was in the best interest of this kingdom. But you have been deceiving me all the while. Nayuta. Nayuta, you dare defy me? Your Eminence, I can turn the other cheek no more. Therefore, I hereby retract my confession in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. Retract, you say? Berg, the final piece of evidence you left behind, has released Nayuta from his suffering, and now he's finally free. Would the gloves come off, literally? In all this time, not once did I reflect on my own conduct, for I had believed all was fate. Lost in my own sense of resignation, I was unable to wake from my despair. But you, Apollo, you have awakened me with your demonstration of our father's creed. Yes,
A
the dragon's
dragon
tattoo.
never yields.
I will carry on Dirk's legacy and fulfill his dream. Hear me, Garon. I will cast you down from your bloody throne. Long live the revolution. Punch to the face for that evil chick over there. A boot to the head. Insolent fool. Now even you prattle on about revolution. Would you look at that? Well, Apollo, it seems you're finally making some headway down the road that third carved out for us. Yeah. Now, if you could just prove Garon's guilt, we could continue on down that road toward the revolution we're dreaming of. Your Eminence, you have been accused of the crime committed 23 years ago. Would you like to say anything in your defense? Not so fast, Your Majesty, for the cuffs could have been stolen and used without my knowledge. So you see, they can hardly be considered proof of anything. Why, I believe you're right. But we know she's guilty. Well, lawyer, is there any other evidence you would have me refute? Unfortunately, this photo was the last piece of evidence Dirk left for me. So as far as evidence goes, I've got nothing else regarding that case from the past. However, now that Prosecutor Sidmadi has retracted his confession, did she get another set of $1 nails off? Yeah, probably. We'll have to redeliberate the current case from scratch. Yes, the defense speaks the truth. Even though it's clear who the guilty party is. Queen Garon, the defense accuses you of the murder of Justice Minister Inga Karkul Kurai. But, do you have any evidence, defense? Evidence that will prove Garon was the killer? There is still one more avenue for us to explore, Mr. Justice. There is? Minister Inga's final memories. In them, the minister's killer posed as Dirk. Therefore, one must ask, how did the killer dispose of their disguise? Hey, you're right. A lot of blood would have spattered onto the killer. So the blood-soaked clothes would have to have been dealt with somehow. They're still around somewhere.
Objection!
Wait, wasn't that the clothes Dirk was wearing? Because it had like the three blood stains. I was wondering what absurd idea you would concoct next. Both thing cannot be disposed of most anywhere. I doubt you could find it.
Objection!
Then you don't know us very well. Your benevolence. Yes. On the day of your father's murder, you had been watching the courtyard from 2 p.m. Now, during that time, you saw Queen Garon, did you not? Yes, I did. I saw my mother entering the palace from the courtyard. But I was told not to mention it because it had nothing to do with my father's murder. Rafa, you would not dare. When the queen headed into the palace, did she have Dirk's clothes in her possession? No. No, she did not. So, maybe she disposed of them somewhere in the corridor.
Objection!
The police did a thorough sweep of the area following the crime, but they did not find anything resembling Dirk's clothes. But you knew that already, didn't you, prosecutor? Yes, I admit no clothing was found. Heh. So you admit that you were merely speculating, chasing phantoms and delusions of evidence that never existed. This makes no sense. Clothing doesn't just disappear like that. If Garon wasn't carrying any clothes, she must have gotten rid of them somewhere. Somewhere where she thought they'd never be found. Where they never be found, huh? I believe... Okay, because... Okay, if you look at that seance vision, these are the clothes that Dirk was wearing, right? That must be in the tomb.
Take that!
The tomb? You believe the clothing was hidden there? Yes, it's the only place it can be. Very well, where in the tomb do you believe the clothes were hidden? So she hid it with Dirk all along. The real Dirk.
Take that!
Of course, that makes perfect sense. The clothes weren't simply hidden, they were returned to where they belong. Ugh. And by that, you mean... The killer would have had to get Dirk's clothes from somewhere. Luckily, they were right there. Yes, of course. At the time of the minister's murder, Dirk's body was already in the sarcophagus. So the killer could have simply borrowed his clothes. Right. Before the minister entered the tomb, the killer put on Dirk's clothes, then hid behind the curtain above the sarcophagus. And after the minister was killed, Dirk's clothes were returned to his body.
Objection!
So what? This is still all speculation. We know not whether those clothes were actually used in the murder. Therefore, you cannot prove that they are somehow connected to this case.
Objection!
That's where you're wrong, but I believe you already knew that. These clothes were definitely used during the minister's murder because of this. It's like the gunshot,
Take that!
gunshot wounds. The bloodstains on Dirk's chest prove that those clothes were used during the crime. I beg to differ, Mr. What? I believe Detective Sky already offered a suitable explanation for those. Dirk had been shot 3 times in the chest. Alright, so then, these bloodstains. Yes, they are the product of Minister Inga's bullets. They bear no relation to the matter at hand. I flubbed that one up. Do it, Your Majesty. As always, a penalty for the defense. Okay, time to think that over again. Time to save Scum. These clothes were used during Inga's murder. What should I find in them? Oh, it's the one on his sling. The one on his arm sling. These look fresher, right?
Take that!
The bloodstains on Dirk's chest are no doubt the result of being shot by the minister. However, that doesn't explain everything. There's also some blood splatter extending from his left elbow to his abdominal area. I believe this blood splatter came from Inga.
Take that!
The killer wore these clothes during the murder, then the blood spatter must have come from Minister Inga. I had thought it was all Dirk's, but that makes sense. Only one way to be sure though, let's get those stains analyzed right away. Indeed, this may be the conclusive evidence we need to prove the Queen's guilt.
Objection!
You cannot prove it was I who hid those clothes. They could very well have been hidden by a third party. Could they really? I'd say the possibility of someone other than Garan hiding the clothes. It does not exist because only the royal family has the keys to the sarcophagus. No, it's just not possible. Your Eminence, I recall you saying the following. The key to Amara's sarcophagus is under the protection of the royal family. See? My husband and I are the only ones who could open it. Therefore, it would be impossible for some knave to open it. Ah! That was your own testimony, word for word. Why, you insolent. Admit it. Only you could have hidden Dirk's clothes after they were used in the murder. And that means you are the one who killed Justice Minister Inga. Insignificant worm. You dare accuse me, the ruler of Khura'in? Do not think for one moment that such... I'm afraid such arguments are invalid here in the Sacred Hall, Your Eminence. Because even monarchs aren't above the law. It's the end of the line for you, Queen Garan. Time to come down from that lofty throne and face justice. Breakdown. Ah. That is a very underwhelming breakdown. So that wasn't a breakdown. Me? Face justice? Surely you jest. You are in no position to force my hand, lawyer. Oh? Surely you haven't forgotten about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, shall I be convicted of murdering my husband? Your dear brother, who delivered false testimony in my defense, shall also be found guilty. What? That can't be. Can it? By delivering false testimony in the course of protecting a guilty party, he would certainly be judged by this court as having supported the criminal. And the Defense Culpability Act would most definitely come into play. But that law is so broad that anyone could be convicted under it. When it comes to the DC Act, even I am conflicted, and yet, as it currently stands, it is the law of the land. And as you said earlier, no one is above the law. All the absurd things I've seen, this law really takes the cake. Now what? What can we even do at this point? You need not look so forlorn. Dirk has been cleared of all charges. So let us leave all thoughts of the real killer and revolution in the past where it belongs. She wants us to just let her off scot-free. And yet, I don't see any other choice. We cannot yield to her here, Apollo. If If it will move the revolution forward, I will gladly face the DC. Now do it. Accuse Queen Garon of the crime she has committed. But
Such insolence!
such insolence! What you speak of is not revolution. Our kingdom will not function without its sovereign. And Rafa cannot ascend to the throne, for she is as yet incapable of channeling spirits. Thus, to accuse me is to wish destruction upon our fair kingdom, you terrorist. Terrorist? If you would still insist on accusing me, then as ruling sovereign of Khurain, I proclaim the following. All who imperil the crown, no matter the reason, shall be subject to immediate execution upon the Queen's orders. Wow, she can like just do that in a whim. What? Immediate execution? Do you still not comprehend? Then let me be clear. For the sake of this kingdom's future, and in accordance with the laws of Khurain, I command that you be put to death at once. What the? Isn't this going a bit too far? Why is the Grand Royal Guard? They were on standby in case of an attack by foolishly optimistic terrorists. Now, if you would continue to oppose me, the very embodiment of the law, then under my regal authority, you shall all be put to death.
Objection!
Oh, come on. This is insane. Even for you. They were at gunpoint, now back to normal, apparently. Question is, was it just like Apollo's imagination? You can't possibly get away with something like this. This is a court of law. You can't just order our execution without due process.
Hold it!
Now look, Apollo. Truth and due process are certainly important. But so is your life, so think before you speak again. But... oh, now there are the guns, alright? Please, Apollo, do not make this any worse than it already is. I cannot lose you to the Twilight Realm too. What am I supposed to do? How do I win against an opponent that can rewrite the law as she sees fit? How can I ever bring her to justice? Is this really how it all ends? Hehehe. It is your life or your accusation, lawyer. You cannot hope for more. It is time to cease this insanity. What do I do? Should I accuse Queen Garon or give up? I should save Scum. Accuse. I know what I have to do. Mr. Wright, you know what that saying you're constantly reminding me and Athena of? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You never fail to surprise me, Apollo. And Ayuta. You know that creed we've known ever since we were kids? A dragon never yields. Apollo. They are not merely words. They are what's carried us this far. So now, it's time to honor these words and the memories of the ones who gave them to us. Couldn't agree with you more, Apollo. Those words are more important to me than you know. And if there's any time to remember them, it's now. It would seem, Apollo, that not one, but two auspicious creatures dwell deep within you. A fierce dragon and a virtuous phoenix that shall scatter the clouds hiding the heavens. I shall join you in your death-defying bluff. Wow, it's a bluff. I think I finally understand what those words really mean, and the resolve they embody. Are you smiling, even in the face of certain doom? Is there no end to your defiance? Unfortunately for you, no. I won't let fear or even the law force me to abandon the pursuit of truth. Because there's another saying in my country, the truth will set you free. Indeed, that is precisely what Dirk sought to do through this trial. He wished for us to break free from a certain despicable spider's immobilizing self-defense. We won't be intimidated by unjust laws or given to fear. Abandoning the truth like that is just not a part of my play. There's only one path before us, revolution. The time to make Dirk's dream a reality is upon us. Your Eminence, if you are the law here in Khura'in, then your very existence is wrong. Does your desperate bleating know no end? I know it's a bit late to ask, but what's the plan? Well, if Garan is going to execute us on the spot under the Defense Culpability Act, and the law itself derives its power from the authority of the Crown, then there's only one thing to do. We dethrone her, right here, right now. Alright, but how? It's not like we have a lot of time to come up with a way to do it either. I doubt she'll allow you to perform another cross-examination while we think. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. We'll be fine. We can't give up, not now. We have to keep on fighting to the end. We can't allow these broken trials to go on. It's time to make things right. Right, brain time. If I accuse Garan, Nayuta will be subject to the Defense Culpability Act, which means he will be put to death in accordance with the law. So the only way out of this is to dethrone Garan right now. Would this be the key to dethroning Garan? Why is the Founder's Orb here? Actually, we haven't presented this yet, right? Seems only the Queen knows the Founder's real name. Okay, yeah, why did Dirk want the Founder's Orb right as well, right? Dirk was convinced that the orb is the key to the revolution in Khura'in's future. In light of Garan's obsession with the orb, it makes a large amount of sense. She probably doesn't want anyone using it to gain spiritual powers and rights to the throne. Inga definitely tried to do just that, but that's where it starts to fall apart. Inga couldn't have channeled the Founder even after abducting Miss Faye, after all. He didn't know the Founder's name, or only the Queen can channel spirits. Because only the Queen knows the Founder's name. The name of the Founder is only known to those who become Queen. That means the only people who currently know her name are Garan and Amara. So even if someone else had the orb, they wouldn't be able to channel the Founder. So that begs the question, why is Garan so fixated on the orb? It's okay, let's not overthink this. Garan is obsessed with the orbs because she wants to clear her name. It's a national treasure, she can't channel spirits. What? They've scum. Okay, for shits and giggles, she can't channel spirits. What? Garan wants spiritual power? Could it be? It's hard to believe, but... If she wants spiritual power, does that mean Garan can channel spirits? That would explain why she had Amara perform the rite of channeling. Is that why she let Amara live, to stand in for her when the time came to channel spirits? If Garan can channel spirits, she have no claim to the throne. Garan has no claim to the throne. Garan's Defense Culpability Act was established under the Crown's authority. But if she has no claim to the throne, then the DC Act would become null and void. No, not just the DC Act. All of the insane laws she's enacted would be swept away in one fell swoop. You claim the authority of the crown? You, of all people? That's a good one. Have you truly lost it, lawyer? Indeed, I would have the defense explain himself at once. It's easy, Your Majesty. Why is Queen Garan so obsessed with the Founder's Orb? Why did she let Queen Amara live? And why was she having her mercifulness perform the rite of channeling in her place? The answers to these three questions point to a single conclusion. A fact that will shake this kingdom to its very core. I still do not follow, Apollo. Your Eminence, I have just one question for you, and please be honest. You can't actually channel spirits, can you? Oh, she looks... What? You believe the Queen is not capable of communing with the dead? The defense will explain himself at once. In Khura'in, the ability to channel spirits is an absolute requirement for a would-be queen. But Your Eminence, if you were incapable of doing that, then you'd have no claim to the throne. Not only that, but every law you've passed would be rendered null and void. She looks guilty. And you, the Garan Royal Guard. You seem to be rather enamored with the Queen's supposed spiritual power. But what if she had none? What if she were just an ordinary person, pretender to the throne? That's crazy talk. Impossible. Everyone knows only spirit mediums can
Objection!
Such blasphemy. On what grounds do you make such a defamatory claim? Queen Garan, if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it by using this piece of evidence you want so badly. Badge. Fine. You know what? I want to like try the wrong answers again.
Take that!
What could I possibly prove with that? That you can channel spirits. What else? Channel Mia. Channel Mia. Oh wait, my bad. Your defense. Use this to reflect how bad you really are. Also asserts that Your Eminence is incapable of channeling spirits. But if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it using this piece of evidence you want so badly.
Take that!
Founder's Orb, because only she can channel the Holy Mother, because she knows her name and the face is revealed in the orb. All the conditions for summoning the Founder should be in place. With the orb, we know what the Founder looks like, and as Queen, you should know the Founder's name. Now, if you would, Your Eminence, please show us the greatest spiritual power you bear as Grand Priestess of Khura'in. Oh, to witness Her Eminence's great power with her own eyes, the Holy Mother will appear before us. Oh, great miracles. Praise be Your Eminence. Enough, I say, you mindless cretins. Your Eminence, can it be that you cannot? No, I want a lawyer. Summon me at once.
Objection!
Aren't you forgetting something? There aren't any lawyers left in Khura'in. You can thank your Defense Culpability Act for that. So Her Holiness shows you may guide us. I've heard enough from you. Out of my sight, all of you. If you're truly capable of channeling spirits, then get on with it already, Your Eminence. You sneaky, underhanded wretch of a lawyer. That reminds me, You said something to this effect earlier. It is time to cease this insanity. Don't you feel stupid for saying that now? Indeed, of all the things she has said, I can think of nothing more ludicrous. Follow. Teach this deceitful, putrid queen a lesson she won't soon forget. Gladly, because it really is time to cease this insanity. Garon! Your reign of terror ends here! Oh, did they get that from the anime? Behold, the magnificent power to commune with the dead. She's trying hard. The vocals, yep. She's a fake. No, wait, I was just warming up. The rite actually starts from now. Look! Bitch. Prosecutor Sadmadi, how is Her Eminence? It seems she now believes that she herself is the Holy Mother. I see, but her attempt at spirit channeling failed, did it not? Sadly, she seems unable to accept the facts. I feel it would be quite a challenge to question her later. And what, if I may ask, was her motive? I understand that she killed Minister Inga in order to prevent his coup d'etat. But what of her attempt to assassinate Queen Amara 23 years in herself? Maybe she just craved power and attention. She likely developed a psychological complex from her inability to channel spirits. That is why she kept Queen Amara alive to perform the rite of channeling for her. In that way, it would seem as if she'd had great spiritual power. In short, she built a cult of personality upon fears and lies. Then again, do not all tyrants? So then, she never really intended to kill Amara, huh? What I don't understand is why Queen Amara even listened to Garan in the first place. Especially 14 years ago, before Reifa was being held hostage. Why would she keep letting the people of Khura'in think she was dead? While she kept quietly performing the rite of channeling for Garan. My mother is a gentle soul by nature and loves her sister dearly. So when Garan told her to hide because Dirk was out to kill her, she believed him. What's more, she did not wish to tarnish the name of her beloved sister. That is why she acquiesced, I don't know how to pronounce that, so obediently to Garan's request to keep channeling for her. Until she fled with Dirk and was told the truth, that is. So that's what happened. And since Reifa was being held captive, I imagine Amara had no choice but to help cover up the truth behind Inga's murder. Yeah, living secretly as Reifa's servant Nina. No doubt only deepened her love for her daughter. She'd do anything to keep her safe. Actually, wow, that's really screwed up. All the more reason to hide the painful truth from her. Well, that was a case for the ages. Prosecutor Sadmadi has been cleared of all suspicion in the murder of Minister Edward, as has Mr. Dirk Sadmadi in the assassination attempt on Queen Amara. Now then, I think it is high time I handed down my verdict on Dirk and Nayuta Sadmadi. Not guilty. Wait, wasn't Garan like swimming in that small pool? Ah, no prosecutor. Dirk, I hope you're watching. I proved your innocence. Nayuta smiling again. And that revolution you've always dreamed of is finally happening. Spirits have departed to the Twilight Realm. Anev, please no calling out lurkers. With this, may I finally say, this court is adjourned. Alright, the question is if Garon's like dethroned, who's queen now? Will Amara be queen again then? May 19th, High Court of Khura'in accused Locke. Way to go, Apollo! I was on the edge of my seat when those guards stormed the courtroom. That was a shocker, alright. Can't imagine anything like that happening back home. I know, right? I was ready to go on down there and teach them a lesson myself. Oh, what if Maya channeled the founder, right? Really? I was barely able to hold her back. Hold me back, you're about to go ballistic after a while there, Athena. Yeah, well, I was thinking about helping you smack a few of them down, to be honest. Remind me to never say or do anything to deserve a Maya Athena double suplex. You did a fine job out there today, Apollo. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Wright. Nah, it was all you. That perseverance and never say die attitude you showed was impressive. I actually learned a thing or two myself. What? From me? That's a laugh. There were any number of times where I wouldn't have blamed you for giving up. But you stuck it out to the end and came away triumphant. By sheer force of will, and inner strength forged in countless trials, you overcame the most desperate and hopeless situation I've ever seen. I don't know about all that. I mean it. You've really come a long way, Apollo. I have nothing but respect for your abilities as an attorney. Really? Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit, Mr. Wright? You did it, Apollo. You finally won his seal of approval. But what about me, Nick? My channeling's come a long way too. After all, I was deemed worthy enough to be used in 2 major crimes already. It's always Maya. It's always Maya, right? Yeah, and 2 major chances for me to become someone for you to channel next. Honestly, I couldn't have done this without the support of each and every person here. Mr. Wright, Athena, Nayuta, and of course, Dirk. That is pretty cool, Polly. What's Trucy doing here? Wasn't she left back home? Trucy! Trucy! What are you doing here? It's magic! I'm afraid she employed the old let's stow away in Mr. Edgeworth's suitcase trick. What? Though it certainly explained why my suitcase was so heavy. Wow, how did she get past immigration if that's the case? Tell me at least notice it was heavier than usual. Trucy? Do you even have a passport? My magic panties are an extra-dimensional space. It's like a mini-universe. I could produce a passport. Wow! Falsification of documents. Right. Maybe some things in this world are better left a mystery. Hornhead, Barbed Head. I am forever in your debt for what you've accomplished in this Hall of Justice. Without your presence, I may have never changed as I have this day. It's pathetic, I know. That's where you're wrong, your benevolence. It was you who changed yourself. Only you could choose to defy Garon. And that decision was yours and yours alone. That's right. All we did was present you with an opportunity. And you made use of it with gusto. This victory is yours, your benevolence. You should be proud of yourself. I see. So, I am worthy of my title after all. Ha 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 ha. I shall work to heal our kingdom so that it may know peace and prosperity once more. She sure bounced back quickly. So your benevolence, I take it you learned the truth of your origins. That you are the daughter of Dirk and Queen Amara. Yes, my mother, I mean her eminence told me. She said it was a part of my disciplining. If you can call it that. Sounds more like blackmail. Keep quiet or I'll tell everyone you're the daughter of a criminal. My mother was so insufferable. Or should I say, my former mother. So it sounds like there was no love lost there. But you cleared Dirk's name, my true father will no longer be known as a criminal. Therefore, I have nothing more to fear. So what's next for the kingdom of Khura'in? I mean, you lost your queen, so... Our benevolence Princess Rayfa will ascend the throne. Oh. Wait, Rayfa's now the successor? Nayuta, but she can't channel spirits yet, right? Indeed, which is why I will act as regent on her behalf. Until the day she comes into her own. Yes, your help will be greatly appreciated, Prosecutor said. Big What? Say it. Is she going to say what I think she is? What are you looking at, you horn-headed nincompoop? In any event, I will be assisted by Nayuta and Queen Amara for the time being. Queen Amara? Our country offers counsel to the rulers of neighboring kingdoms through channeling. It is a duty I intend to fulfill myself one day. But for now, I will have Queen Amara assist me in that capacity. So then, she's going to be alright? Yes, it seems the bullet went straight through her without doing any serious damage. That's a relief. You did it, AJ! Thanks to you, both Dirk and you beat the charges against them. And you got the revolution rolling to boot. The revolution? Dirk. I guess you were right to believe in me after all. Yes, sir. There's going to be some major changes around here. The legal system's gonna return to its rightful state, like how Dirk always wanted. The name of all justice will go down in Khura'inese history. Haha. Yeah, right. Oh, Nayuta, before I forget. There was something I wanted to give you before I head back home. You wish to give me something? Yes, as Dirk's birth son, I think you should have this. You should have his nipple.
Take that!
This is Dirk's. I have to get back to the States, and I know you're a prosecutor and all. But as the man that's going to change Khura'in, it's only right that you have it. Change Khura'in? Yeah, in Dirk's place. Apollo, I'm afraid I must refuse your gift. What? Why? There is something I would like to show you. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Mr. Wright, won't you and your friends please join us? Oh, sure. May 19th, former Sadmadi Law Offices. So why did you bring us here, Nayuta? Follow. I want you to stay here in Kurai. What? But why? We have lost our queen and our kingdom stands at the crossroad. Most of all, we will need to rebuild our entire legal system. Naturally, that includes the reintroduction of lawyers to the court. Wait, you're not asking me to? Yes, I want you to take over this law office. With you as a lawyer and me as a prosecutor, we shall rebuild Kurai's legal system from the ground up. You want me to help you rebuild the legal system? That's a lot to take in. Follow, I cannot do this without you. As a lawyer, you are Dirk's spiritual heir. And having studied in America, your legal knowledge will be indispensable. It's way out of my league. Alright. I do not want to miss like the ending, and I do not want ads to like disrupt it. And I don't know how long this dialogue would be, similar to no, sorry, I was about to run an ad, cover, and I was about to take a quick break, then run an ad and see what is gonna happen. Yeah, no worries. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I will run a quick ad. Sorry, I'm gonna break for 3 minutes. Then we see this ending. If it is the ending. And I also don't want to miss like the credits, because there's like some scenes there that happen. Alright, BRB for 3 minutes. I'll be running an ad.
Oh, that's a wall? Wait, what? How did... What? That's not the wall. You son of a... Let's try. Okay, what now? It's 1-1, but there's no floor. YOLO! Oh my god, that's so simple, simply stupid, but it's so funny. This is the flagpole. Called it. Oh my god, there are still bills. Oh, and we have the LAC party now. That was fake. Oh my god, that is so good. This is a something. This is definitely a something.
Dash back seats with While you're watching this enthralling display of excellence, why not subscribe to youtube.com/@psycho1034?
And we back. Alright. Let's see how this continues. Alright, this is way out of my league. The revolution is still in its infancy. But it was Dirk's dream to restore the legal system to its rightful state. Will you not help me realize that dream? Objection! Come on, AJ. You know it's what Dirk would have wanted. Let's do it together. You must be taken aback by my sudden request, but please give it some thought. Of course, I'm honored that you asked. Still, I have my job back at the right anything agency to consider too. Don't you worry about that, Apollo. Besides, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do? I mean, to be completely honest, our office would be a bit short on firepower without you around, but hey. Mr. Wright. Actually, I'm sorry, but I can't get on board with this. Athena? I mean, there's still so much I want to learn from you, Apollo. That's right, it won't be the same without you. And everyone back home would really miss you too. There's no way I can agree to this. Oh, will we be given a choice? Still, if you really wanted to stay... Yeah, Athena's right. It won't be easy, but... Athena, Trucy. Paula, no one but you can make this decision. Know that I will not question whatever choice you make. Our flight leaves tomorrow morning, Apollo. Think you can make up your mind by then? I'll try. Talk about a difficult decision. Should I go back to the US and continue working at the Right Anything Agency? Or should I stay in Khura'in and help Nayuta rebuild the legal system? What's the right thing for me to do? May 20th, 8 AM. Temple. The bus to the airport will be here any minute. I wonder where Apollo is. Do you think he decided to stay here in Khura'in? I bet he was up all night thinking. Oh, we're now in Phoenix's view. This is a life-changing decision after all. Whatever he decides, I'll have to accept it. I guess this means no more courtroom battles alongside him. Hey guys! I know that booming voice anywhere. It's Apollo. Phew, I made it. Apollo, you're here. Does this mean you're coming home with us? Well, about that. Mr. Wright. Yes? I've made up my mind. Here it is, the moment of truth. I still have so many things to learn from you. But I've decided to stay in Khura'in. You're staying? But I feel like I have to pick up where Dirk left off. I can't let the sacrifice go to waste. I see. Plus, I want to teach others everything you've taught me about being a lawyer, Mr. Wright. Follow. Dirk's roadmap for the future, and your teachings. I believe that these two things will save the people of this kingdom from further unrest. Yo, JR, what's up? Welcome on in, buddy. How are you doing? I want to do this. No, I have to do this. Follow. Never felt prouder. Proud to have had such an amazing attorney working under me. But someday, I'll return to the US. Once the new legal system here is firmly in place, I'll be back. Scout's honor. Will we really see you again, Apollo? You bet. Not that I have any idea how long it will be. Didn't he like leave some stuff in the States? Like, I thought his decision would be, yeah, I'm staying, but I'll go with you first. I need to go back to settle some stuff, right? Right? But I promise you this, everyone. I'll keep on learning and growing, and I'll come back to the US an even better lawyer. So don't you forget about me. Of course we won't, Apollo. There will always be a spot waiting for you back at the office. In the meantime, we'll be rooting for you, so knock him dead. You got it, Mr. Right. You know, shoot, Trucy, I'm gonna miss you, Polly. But if this is it, then I'm going to support your choice all the way. Thanks, Trucy. Good luck with your magic nap. I'll know you'll do Troop Grammary proud. I'll be cheering for you too, Apollo. But don't think you're the only one with room to grow. The next time we meet, you'll probably won't even recognize me. Hahaha. In other words, game on. You bet, and I'm gonna win. I'm going to miss you too, Apollo, but can't wait to see where your new adventure will take you. Well, there's our bus. I guess this is it, Apollo. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Mr. Right. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Here's to seeing back in the US again someday. Until then, you know where to find me. The legacy of those who came before us. Kirk. Ayuta. Sanded down from parent to child. There's Mia! Come on! And from mentor to disciple. It would have been a very nice last minute throwback if they showed Mia, right? You must never stall or stagnate, but continue to grow and change. All that we've been taught, the beliefs and convictions that have been passed down to us, we must continue to nurture them so we, in turn, can pass them on to the next generation. Oh, cutscene.
Are you really sure you're okay with him staying, boss?
Uh-huh. I always figured he'd leave the nest someday.
Oh, I think they're almost here.
Just a little. Got it. Huh?
Why don't we go and check it out, AJ?
There's Queen Rifa now. Kirk's alive. No, he's dead. Justice Law Offices. The end. Wow. Alright, go on, Mr. Hat, introduce yourself. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Nice to meet you. I wanted to take this opportunity to announce my solo debut. It seems Mr. Hat doesn't want Apollo to leave. We're fierce rivals, you know? I can't let him hog the spotlight. Just not the same without Polly, is it? Yeah, I kind of miss him too. Should go visit him in Kurai. You know what? Okay. Alright, spoiler alerts for probably 4, 5, and 6. I'll be mentioning my thoughts. Tourism, that's what develop Karani's tourism industry and bring in some more visitors. Centered on Founder's Orb. Ooh, and making me seem dedicated to Defiant Dragons. Okay. If you're gonna play 4, please mute right now or close the stream because I'm gonna put my thoughts. There was a storyline that was introduced in 4. Okay, wait. He says he has a need of me. So starting tomorrow, I'll be working in Karain for a while. Look at it this way, it's sure to be an educational experience. Could show up either. See what I can do for Karain's revolution. Or to our next investigation upon your return. Okay, there was a storyline introduced in 4 about Trucy and Apollo's relationship. It wasn't expanded it or referred to in 5, and it wasn't also here. So, I was hoping that Phoenix would have done that reveal since Apollo would be leaving. So there might be a chance if there's an Ace Attorney 7, and I do hope that that storyline gets expanded on or explained. Yep. If you know that, then I think you know what I mean about Trucy and Apollo's relation. Shit. Okay, spoilers are over. Oh yeah, Believe was pregnant, right? You didn't hear me, good for you, Anif. That was a spoiler. Can't believe I spoiled it for you. I'm sorry, JR. Ash, I hope you didn't listen to my spoiler analysis. 4, 5, and 6. Been pulling Double Duty ever since Apollo left, but that's okay. Gonna make Simon recognize me for the awesome liar that I am. Let's do this. That's my line. Lucky, how dare you deliver my order in such a sorry state? Okay, you know what? On the other hand, now that Apollo is in Kurain, if they do an Ace Attorney 7, we don't need to play as Apollo anymore. I don't know. Also, on the other hand, they might extend that storyline, considering how they did the first 3 games. Tornado. Okay, why is he in the courtroom? Why isn't he somewhere else, right? Ah, this is Turnabout Sister. Even in ancient ruins and their fancy Tomb Raider traps are no match for them. I thought Rafa had the potential to be defense prosecutor. Since she has that fire in her. Yeah, she could be a good co-counsel for a case if they could do that. Excuse me. Pearls! Maya! Don't worry, Mystic Maya. I'll do whatever I can to help. Thanks, Pearly. Our fists of First Order business will be to revolutionize Green. We're gonna buy new outfits like the City Girls wear. Well, look who's all grown up now. Forget your revolutionary makeover. Mia! Mia! Mother, now that you've stopped being Nena. I want a new Nena. Wow, she's still a brat. Teeth brush. Yep, spoiled. Spoiled. Taken to call him Braid Head. Wow. Even worse. Braid Head. How does he like have this ribbon floating around him? How's he doing, Mr. Right? Great. He's a respectable lawyer in his own. Well, Justice Law Offices. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Oh, before I forget, I made a copy of this photo for you. Photo? Oh my god, is this Thalassa? Yes, you're right. Perhaps it's about time they knew. That's probably a storyline for 7. Oh my god, my speculation came into fruition. Yo, thanks Dash. Doing okay, just having a rough brain night. Oh, hope it's all good or you're all well. Yeah, I saw your message. I'll be checking that out in a bit. Yeah, I hope you feel better. That's what I meant. Are these all breakdowns? No. Okay. Okay, if we have an Ace Attorney 7, I wonder what the storyline will be. Because if Apollo's now away from the US, will we focus on Phoenix and Athena now? Or will we have divergent stories between what's happening in the US with Phoenix and what's happening in Orion with Apollo? And also my speculation earlier, would they expand on that storyline as hinted with that last scene earlier? So that's gonna be interesting if they have a 7. Because I think there's still some loose ends from the storylines that were introduced since 4. That being 1. Plus we got to see Maya, right? So should she have more should she have a bigger part in the next game if that's the case? I don't know. Because if they went through all this to bring her back and she just got involved in the case again. They got that scene from the anime. In the anime, there was some over the top objection, and then Capcom. The end. Oh, there's more. Dear Mr. Wright. Okay, dear Mr. Wright, I can't believe it's already been a few months since I decided to stay. I'm sorry I haven't been good about keeping in touch, but things have been really hectic. Rebuilding a legal system I'm not yet familiar with has been a real challenge. But I will say, it's given me plenty of work to keep me busy. Have you not given the autopsy report even a cursory glance, Mr. Justice? It's just I have 15 clients on my plate right now. Autopsy report. Though I probably shouldn't have accepted all 15 at the same time. Satura! Satura! Is he gonna give him Skittles again? Oh, please. Are you going to help me rebuild Kurain's legal system or not? If you are, we need to move through this case backlog fast. Yeah, I know, but... Besides, those 15 are only the beginning. There are 10 more awaiting your services. Huh? I too have friends and acquaintances seeking legal representation. And being that you're the only lawyer in the country, I hold them to contact you. I estimate it will only add about 16 clients to your caseload. Huh? Huh? Now wait just a minute. I've been handing out advertisements for your new office. They read, from legal advice to investigating extramarital affairs, even yak milking. For a limited time only, these services and more are free down at Justice Law offices. Wow. I've already received requests from 380 new clients. Good luck, Apollo. I'm going to have to say something, aren't I? I trust you did your Cords of Steel exercises this morning. Well, go on. There's no need to hold back. Now that you mention it, we have yet to hear you shout today. Yes, and I have grown quite drowsy from these tedious proceedings. I could use a loud something to wake me up. Do not disappoint me, Hornhead. Objection! There's really only one thing to say at a time like this. It's a word I've said countless times in my career, but one I'll never tire of.
Objection!
Correction. The end. Nice. Turnabout Revolution. Nice. Wow, that was a case. That was a case. Alright. So we do have one more case. We have the DLC case. We have the special episode which we'll play next time. So... while that's happening... yeah, I'll end probably in a bit, but let's just go through the bonus content of... sorry, what other games were there? Yeah, we have already played the base Apollo Justice and Dual Destinies. So here in Spirit of Justice, there is the DLC case, which we'll play next time. But just want to check the bonus scenes from 6. Key art. So I think it's safe to like check the illustrations and bonus art now, considering we're finished with the game. Ah, Maya. Wait, why is Larry there? Is that TNT on the shelf? Sorry, wait. I don't see anything, but there's like reference to the blue badger. Yeah. There's a scale. It's books, yep. Maya! Trucy, Taka, for panties. Oh, this is like case 1 art. Alright. This is case 2 art, case 3 art, case 4 art, case 5 art. Ah, okay, that's case 6 art, but whatevs. Alright, character designs. Concept art. Nice. Follow. Tina. Maya. Oh, hello. She got me vibes from the second picture from the left. Oh, and the first picture is like her first trilogy, design. Alright, so these are all the concept arts of my grown up. Right? Yeah, unused designs. So this is Rifa. This. Bottom right looks like a prototype Maya. Yeah, okay. That looks like... I don't know if that's meant to be an older Maya, considering she does have the 6 pearls, 6 beads. Also note, yep, in her current design, she does have 6 beads. In her previous design up there, the first one, she only has 4. That was her original outfit. In her grown-up outfit, she has 6 beads. Oh, these are more Rifa-like prototypes. I kinda like actually the second design. Alright, sorry. Just need to bring out my arrow. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, you know what? Since I am already here, wait. I will go back here since this is the scene that has my arrow. Alright. Tan skin looks good, top right. This one. I actually like this design. Yep. Okay, she looks way younger here in these designs. I think this is the one that looks young but mature. I think this would have been good for the game. Or this one. Right? She looks older. She looks older here. I don't know if if the intention was she's still 14, but she does look older with that design. Yeah, I assume this is more. These are more Reef concept arts, right? Or is it someone else? This kind of looks someone older. Okay, this is Skittles guy. This is Nayuta. So this is his motif, right? Okay, I don't know if this was intended to be a girl version of Nayuta, or I don't know. Yeah. Feminine version. Okay, so who is this? Who are these? I don't know who these are. Some other people. Is this Gregory Edgeworth? Is this Gregory Edgeworth? Oh, these are the like what do you call that? Oh, Nayuta's originally intended to have a horse. And I think this is, yeah, animation keyframes. And this is like the smug version. The smug pose. Nayuta never had a smug pose. Smug pose, right? Unlike like the other prosecutors. This is like more breaking the beats, breaking the skittles. Ah, Emma! She has heels. Nice. We have Blackwell. Blackwell's relatively unchanged. We have Trucy. And we have Edgy. Nice. We have Albi and Shadow. More Albi keyframes. Ah, Pain. What the hell? Pain all blinked up. This is Peace Labin. Bald version. Yep. This one. Oh, these are more like concept arts for Peace Labin. This would have been a better. I think this would have been a better version, like the 1960s, the 1960s version, right? Bonnie and Betty. All right. So this is also their umbrella art. Side-by-side breakdown. Furrier version. We have Retens, aka the original Mr. Reyes. He was wearing shorts all along. Okay, wow. Okay, this is Believe. I kind of like this, short-haired version of her. Nice. The Trust portraits. Okay, this is Trust. This was Trust in Maya's outfit. Where's the hair flick? The hair flick was the best part. Okay, I wonder where these like concept arts went. Where he was holding a scroll. Interesting. Also, this looks like a meeker version of Thrust with the glasses and all. Oh, this is Dats. Oh, more Dats concept art. Oh, I like the Camu version. This looks cool. This kind of looks like Roger Rittens. So yeah. He looks kind of snobbish. Bucky. Oh, Geru. Nice. Hello. Sadly, they're only balloons. Oh, hello. I actually kind of like the red version. We originally had the pink version, right? Yep. Kinda like her red outfit. Wendo. Okay, we have Army. Army was able to stand all along. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I think like the classic wheelchair fit her character the best compared like to the other wheelchairs. Yep. We have Atishun. Dirk. Alright. You have younger Dirk here. Evil Dirk. We have Inga. Oh, these are more Inga concept arts. Alright. Nina. Okay, this is her, I think, transformation sequence. Transformation. Alright, I think, yeah. The present art of Nina fit her well, considering she was also Amara. I don't know how they would have made it work if they made her look old. Yep, Amara. They really did the concept art for her being Snow White. With Bambi and the tiger, right? Ron. Oh, hello. Wait. Oh my god, is Larry on the next case? Okay, I spoiled myself then. Okay, alright. I think that's spoilers for the next case. So let's skip that. Backgrounds. Kingdom of Kurain. Oh, nice. Oh, they were like trying to conceptualize an outdoor court. That would be interesting. Oh, this is also a concept art for an outdoor court. Nice. Ah, the Shishito. Were they about to bring that back? The murals. You can see here the murals. Trucy. Was there actually supposed to be a bus scene in that case? Slide 8 top right. Prince of Persia, yes. Evil Sultan. Aladdin. Yep. This is interesting. This looks like Phoenix with a brick. So was this like a concept art for the Divination Seance? And Maya with a knife. How... You know, how usual. Maya's in trouble again. I don't know what this is. This never made the game. Or is it in the next case? Alright, I think that's it for that. These are the movies, in-game illustrations. Oh, these are all the like photos. Bottom left. Sorry, which one? This slide? Yeah, I assume... Oh my god, where's my thing? Okay, I assume this is Rayfa, concept art of Rayfa, and this is Albi. This is Albi in the first seance. Yep. Holy Mother. Episode 1. Alright, this is the murder of Pat. This is Dirk. Dirk doesn't have a dragon tattoo here. Ouch. Steel Samurai, Plume Punisher. Okay, this is episode 4. Okay, oh shoot. Spoilers. Alright. Okay. Alright, I think I'll end here. So yep, that was good. So we'll play the DLC case next. However, I might take a break for a while from Ace Attorney. I'll be back on Thursday, so I think I'll do Mario as remark. I might do either Mario Maker 1 or a couple of playtesting of Mario Maker 2 levels for boxes contest. So I'll think about it. Anyway, alright, time to hide the arrow then. Anyway, again, everyone, thank you very much for joining in. Really appreciate it. Yep, again, please don't forget to check out the socials. So, yep, YouTube, please don't forget to check out YouTube, Garden YouTube. New video will be coming out tomorrow, thanks to Dash. Thank you for joining the Villagers for first Piglatin. I onde understand a igpe Latin lay. Sorry. Yeah, please don't forget to check the socials. And yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday. In the meantime, let us find someone to raid. Who's on tonight? Alright, okay, let's raid Aggie. Aggie is online. Let's go and see Agathor. Right, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a great... Where's my mouse? Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.